Hi. Oh. So, y'all knows what we doing. You see the title. Mm. Yo, y'all talking about somebody busy, even though shit is happening. It's like I want to freeze when I'm trying to do something. Hey, bitch. Okay, so Michigan with the mission statement. Something about nada. Okay, we almost at 400 subscribers. I love y'all a lot. What? Like, that's beautiful. Thank you, Michigan. I'm going to give y'all a little sneak peek of this song I made. I don't own the rights to the beat, but I did it off the beat. I really don't. You know how you just do something because you're bored? So shout out to the creator. Wouldn't mind trying to see something. That's all you get. Hi, everybody. So let's get to the vibe of the reading. Back. Michigan. What's the mission? Something about the mission statement. What? You got a case law. Huckabee versus Time Warner Entertainment. Something about a Time Warner. Huckabee versus Time Warner. Judge claiming he was defamed by HBO documentary that painted him in a negative light, unable to prove actual malice. So something might be coming out about it. Ooh, something about some dollars. Okay. On the other side, something about Grim Reaper in reverse. Something about 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Somebody, I've been saying this. They portal jumped the 23rd of January and then got out of the portal the third month, March of the 21st. Collisions 321. Something about message to karmic mother, father, whomever, guardian, adoptive parent, spiritual adoptive parent. So something about adoption for a lot of y'all. So a message to them, using a divine child as a shield from the Grim Reaper, some about 3 years ago. Something about she thought that she snooped through her social media and gained information to force a middle ground of understanding. Something about an earth devil versus an earth angel. There's a difference. That's rationally like a psychopath, psychotic person. And something about aren't those things earned? Like something you earned, they took. Forcing them means nothing. So I wouldn't force it. Let them be an ass. Everybody's gonna figure out they're the problem. That's why you shouldn't do anything. Something about same as with torture. So something was very torturous. Something about Raja, the tiger. Something about Raja could be someone's name. Jasmine could be definitely a name. Something about a jar. Somebody, you got these letters in your name, a J, a A, a R, M, I, N, E. Something about them. Somebody like jazz music or jazz inspired. So something about the spiritual dispute case, Arabian Nights versus Arabian Nights. Somebody's a Grim Reaper, or they work for, or they went back in time, like I told somebody. I don't know what time zone. I was picking up more of the 17th or the 11th century. The 11th century was like Macbeth stuff. If y'all like Macbeth, Shakespeare, something about that could be significant. So somebody has pull in the justice system, definitely, like maybe the law, the cops and stuff. Cause we got a case law, Huckabee versus Time Warner. So somebody is a time. I'm telling you, January 23rd, they did something with some kind of time, or maybe an herb time. The herb time might be significant. Um, Something happened. I don't know. Rosemary could be significant, where they went back to do something. I think to right a wrong or make it look like, you know, this is not this. This is this. This person did it. Like, when you go back in time and do shit like that, if that's the case, uh it altered other things. Somebody wanted to be with somebody else instead of just allowing something to be as it is, and it still isn't gonna work. I don't even know who the fuck needs to hear it. It's probably 9 times out of 10 gonna get worse, because someone's a sociopath. Somebody's an earth devil, someone's an earth angel. And somebody's using someone's social media to gain information to force a middle grounding of understanding that is weird to comprehend. Like someone in particular, how to do what you do, and someone, they might be trying to put pieces together how you do, and I don't know if that's coming together. Something about a karmic mother or father, spiritual parent, spiritual teacher, anybody who's in the energy of I taught you, whoever they are. Somebody portal jump, or a time when you knew someone before, they wanted to be around then. They don't. Somebody, they should have minded their business, because something about somebody got judged and claimed that their character was defamed. Something about a documentary. Hold on, something about the Huckleberry Hound. Oh my God. Something about Asheville, Ashburg, Ashland. What? Something is so negative that I don't know if they got enough evidence to prove this. They kind of, somebody fucked themselves is what I'm saying. Michigan. Something about the mission was not accomplished. That was an accomplice. And on top of that, it might have been a waste. It sounded like a waste of time, but not really. They're learning a lesson about it. That ain't your fault. Somebody also try to get someone bound in a contract, and the judge is going to tell you that's not enough evidence because you're trying to defamate somebody's character. You're a part of a whole crew that's doing it. Somebody You could be in Michigan, know someone in Michigan, or have connections. You didn't know somebody was connected to the state or something like that, where that's not going to work, baby. Somebody, you're an older person, you're trying to put a young person in a situation. They don't need a lawyer. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. Hey, so this, dang, so this messed around and y'all are gonna make partnerships that are, it look like what's gonna help the situation, because everybody's gonna get exactly what's going on after that. Oh, healing is healing the mother line. So somebody, if it is a karmic mother, your actual mother that should have been your mother or is your mother, or soul recognitionally is your mother, or some kind of motherly energy that really is proud of you according to what you know, was taught, whatever, they're getting the healing. This person missed out. It could have been somebody who is your mom, adoptive parent, someone in the neighborhood, community, whatever, who claimed they took you in, or I showed you, and all this weird ass shit, when they're trying to use you as a weapon. Something about infant for infantry. Oh, honestly, it ain't even gonna lie. Like, I guess if y'all aren't homosexual, I would still love you the same. Honestly, I had my experience. Had a girlfriend before. Would I ever do it again? No. But I will never disrespect my ex. No. We got the thorn. Protection, boundaries, clear communication. So something about the new moon in Gemini, y'all. What? Yeah, you about to get this information. This is somebody you might want to, you have been called to create boundaries. You got some people watching and vamping and watching while you over here doing something very serious. Healing, ancestral work, motherline, and growing up. Basically, it could, you don't have to be a spiritualist or all that stuff. You could just be someone, I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna get me an education, and I'm gonna get me a sensible job, or I'm gonna open up my own business where it correlates with what I got going on, and I'm gonna take care of my family, or I'm gonna take care of, it could be that. It's not so deep for a lot of you. Cause you don't have to do what I do or like it, but it is what it is if it's correct. Cause a lot of you, it ain't even that serious. But you doing that. Somebody jealous because you got the mindset. Something about a kingdom mindset. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. Ooh, this looks so good. The Temple of Roses in reverse. Ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet codes. There's a movie up here for free, Michigan. My Michiganians, if I can call you that. There is a movie up here for free. It's about an attorney woman who goes back to a town she once grew up in to help someone who is obviously a very special spiritualist person, and she helps him win the case because a bunch of police officers was trying to be funny toward them. Cut the deck at Whispers of Mother Rose. A lot of y'all are getting signs and synchronicities through the mothers of your mothers, and it say like your one of y'all mothers never knew her mother or something like that. Maybe y'all done messed around and figured out who the actual mom is. You know what I'm saying? Or for a lot of you, the father never knew the mother or something like that. It's something about somebody's mom though. I don't know what that may be for y'all, but it's a mother lineage. Maybe a man in the family or men in your family, how they help the mother line is how they help, and then how you help is how you help. Can you stand? Oh, okay. So Creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. So, yeah, I guess if y'all don't like this, y'all can get the hell out the channel. Weird motherfucker. Y'all just need me to give y'all energy. Y'all dead for real. So, Scarlet Coast, up Wastelands. This is the Mind Your Business card. If y'all ain't got, if you claiming I'm wasting time or somebody else's, you need to act like it then. You need to act like it then. Use a bubble guppy. So, somebody, your blood, sweat, and tears were not unnoticed. It created sustainability. It caused you to slow down and realize what's important, and also tend to your garden. This is upright because you are minding your business, or there's selected few of y'all who's minding y'all business. The rest of you, or you, somebody being nosy. That portal jumping the 23rd of January, and then I don't know if they got out of this portal. First of all, they might have got stuck because it closed the 21st of March. I hope they got out because they went for the wrong reason. Or somebody, I don't know what that is. We're going to see. Because somebody, they did it to try to see what had happened in a past life. I don't know what that's about. Or that was their time to where the portal could open again. Maybe they experienced something real weird, and they could have, the portal wasn't going to open. Maybe they missed the time that it was going to allow them back to their realm, and the only time they could go back was on the algorithmic numerical date, which would be 321. Something about collisions 321, provoking a child. Somebody realized a child was provoked then, and they're being provoked now. Same difference. Something about the earth devil versus the earth angel. This is that case in here because a judge in Huckabee versus Time Warner Entertainment Company. I'm from the Carolinas. So it says judge claiming he was defamed by HBO documentary that painted him in a negative light, unable to prove actual malice. So this might mess around and get overturned. Something about you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Something about the huckleberry hound. Something about berries. I think there's a kind of berry called a huckleberry, or it's something about a honeysuckle too. Something about sickle cell could be significant. What is this dang portal thing? Over the river, through the woods to my grandma's house. I gotta go. Cause what? I don't what? In reverse, what y'all do June 11th? It was on a Sunday in 2023. Somebody's Jupiter, Venus, Pluto, Mercury placements are very significant. Something about, well, this day I went to Walmart and bought 4 items. They equaled up to $11.11. So something about 11s, the 11th month, and something about the number 4. Somebody's a truck driver or something. Okay, what else about this portal? I'm only going to pull 3 because I don't think I need to be doing all that. When a guarded woman lets you in, it's because she wants you. So somebody let you in. Something about a gate. Oh, this. I don't know if it was a. I don't know if it was a. Did someone get confused with the earth angel and the earth devil? Now, men could be earth angels. Just saying. So put the energy where it needs to go according to what you feel you need to do. But make sure that's what it is. So, someone who was guarding a gate, something about a gatekeeper could be significant. Let somebody in on the 23rd. of January. Or this is metaphoric. I mean, the card is pink as well, so something about feminine energy in some kind of way. But it got something to do with what happened June 11th of 2023. Somebody used a sign of synchronicity. Who did y'all talk to that day? I remember. I was in the store. I was talking to a Pisces who was both in the arts and crafts section. So somebody, while you was in one section, someone was in another section. So whoever this was, they was in the witchcraft section or something like that. The warlock section. While you in the arts and crafts, just using crayons and markers and whatever. Somebody's an artist, you paint on canvases. Something about what they did on campuses. So somebody's messing with somebody's Mars placement. They're trying to say they're not so smart. They're not so sharp. Yeah, something about pencil sharpeners and stuff. Somebody's definitely in school for something. They might be wanting to be a judge or this is their calling. But it's got something to do with these kinds of matters. Or somebody you want to do this. I mean, there's many that are called to do a lot of things. I don't think it's just one person. Taylor resonate, but yeah, somebody let somebody in some kind of gate. I was wondering about this. Let's see the last one. Wow. Ah, damn. Something about temptations. Somebody was trying to fight something that was tempting. I don't know. I think they got tempted. So, Sweetheart, Rockin' Robin, something about September 3rd. The color green, yellow is very significant. Green and yellow make what? Blue. Um, Something about Sweetie Pie, Tweety. Someone's trying to hurt somebody's father or mother. This came out in reverse because something about using your parents and cloaking their parents and trying to argue a claim that's like insane. Somebody, you just need to let that go because that's not going to end how you want. Somebody is wanting somebody to cause a problem so it can look like they did it. They need to get that through their head. Something about Robin Starling. Somebody's name is Chris. Something about Cork and Brew. Something about you trying to brew a heave. Something about heave hove. Heave hove. Heave hove. What the fuck though? Something about Edward no. Anyway. The hell? You knew you was wrong for that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Alright, what the hell? That's it. I ain't doing it. Somebody's services is appreciated. Something about dear mama or dears, whoever this extraterrestrial being is. Something about they mama told them to do it. Spying trying to use you and gain knowledge they don't understand. This is why they had the portal jump. They had to do what they had to do because they wanted to kind of see what the heck was you talking about. That's just what they do. That's what they do. Like somebody, I don't know, this is a very special person. We got names. Something about Wetter Baby. Love and happiness, algae rhythm, all green lights, let's go. What are you waiting for? Yeah, something about they was given the green light. Something about go. It comes out with all these names. They could be significant or somebody you knows somebody with these names, or it's something about these names may pop up on a book, a publication, anything. Martha, Fryer, Kevin, Gary, Slim Jim, maybe somebody like Slim Jims. Something about Pisces, Ashley, Jimmy, public speaker, Jones, small fry. This is yellow. It came out in reverse, so medium or large could be significant. Or that with a meal. Something about a windmill. So if Wheel of Fortune comes out, confirmation. Somebody got land, or they went somewhere where a windmill was. or wind, some kind of tunnel vision. So more, Moore. This could be someone's nationality. Something about May, Mae. We're in the month of May. Something about the Temptations. What's that song with the month of May? Something about the record skip. Somebody could have did it, but they didn't do it. It's what's that movie? The Best Man. Robin. I think that's what her name was. Nia Long's. Whoa. Somebody tried to go back and be with someone that they were not meant to be with. They need to get over that. This is what they was doing. Okay. That's why somebody was trying to say potentially today because of that. Because this is obviously always have happened. Huckabee versus Time Warner. Something about they was warned about jumping through time. They was warned about wasting time or just trying to finish something that I guess wasn't done in time back then, but they could do it now. I don't know what in the world. Maybe they find it easier to do it then and it's just not happening now. Like somebody is gonna like rush someone to their death if they don't quit. I remember seeing this animated thing when I was in school. It was this ball thing, like this crystal ball thing. It had a string to it. They would pull it. The guy who would pull it, because he was trying to get this woman's attention, and it just never happened. He kept trying to do stuff and pull the string and change the moment so he can be where he need to be for this woman. And what ended up happening was he pulled it that last time, and the graveyard is where he saw her at. Um, like let's just say she was in her grave, she was dead, and he felt so bad, and it was thank God it was just a dream or whatever. So something about somebody was trying to make something a reality, but what ended up happening was they switched realities, like because this might have happened to y'all in the past about some kind of life y'all had and somebody was trying to rush and do things they want. Something about protection, boundaries, clear communication could be significant. This probably happened to a lineage of your ancestors, the women. You know, if somebody's not ready to do something, they're not ready to do something. Trying to rush marriage, trying to rush think, men, you could have had this issue and this is what it consists of in your lineage of women. So you're in touch with your feminine side about when a woman says no, that the fuck means no, and you be really pressed about that. So, and a lot of you have daughters, so this basically, this is something, nah, you ain't trying to play. Even if you deal with a woman or run into one who needs guidance, you try your best to make it clear, but you set boundaries because you're not trying to go through that. And that's very much something you should do. So something about soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. This was somebody, it was just a friend. Like this was never going to happen. Like somebody's trying to go back in time to fix a problem that, let's just say they made their decision this life and they did it before. And here we go again. They don't want to live with the decision they made. They don't want somebody to leave, be free, let go and all this. So maybe it's just something that has to be reckoned with. But if you still don't want, if you are meant to be free and whatever, then I don't know what to tell them. This sounds like it's cut and dry. It's not really too much to talk about. Just what somebody did and how it's the outcome of it. So a lot of y'all, they were trying to heal their mother lineage or something about what their mother done, healing it. And it alters with yours because somebody they're in association with that does some kind of service, work, or whatever, they are doing something for them, but they're not telling them the truth, because we got in reverse spine trying to use you and gain knowledge they don't understand. They're trying to use somebody who's close to you to get information and then turning around saying your service is appreciated, but the person is catching on now, or will if they don't now, that their character is about to be deformated, as if they're the ones who did something to you, when this person knew that they were close to you, very much loving you and all this great stuff, whoever that is. It could be anybody. It could be more than one person for a lot of y'all. So take that as it resonates. Long story short, just using anyone, anything, especially if they love y'all and they know they do. Oh, that's any kind of soul recognitions, collaborations, partnerships, period, that y'all ever had. This is why somebody had to go portal jump back in time. They did it on the 23rd of January. They missed the portal to leave that portal on that day, because they was just supposed to stay for a certain amount of time, and they ended up staying a long time, and they had the portal reopened on the 21st of March. 1 2 3 3 2 1 portal. Yeah, they found out a lot. I don't know what the hell they found out. Like, some of y'all have experienced time glitching. We got Time Warner Entertainment, Huckabee versus Time Warner Entertainment. I don't know how many people have evidence, and I know them, spoke to them, and some I don't. Or a lot of people show this information. Like, I was going to court one day, y'all. I was a victim in a case of situation. I was on my way. I know I got up enough time to make it to court, and the time just, it went from like what, 7:30, about like 7:30, and it jumped to 9:30, and I'm over here like, no, I got up enough time. Like, it literally happened right in my face. But then I know someone else, and this other person was with another person. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have nothing to do with that time glitching situation. The girl and him literally have said, and I'm pretty sure they both ain't nothing wrong with them, because I know ain't nothing wrong with me. That was that. So these two, they was in, it was like what, 2021, 2020 or something like that, and the time glitch wearing a different set of hat, and somebody, I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, I'm trying to tell you, they portal jumping. They did it, they did it, they did it. And I don't know what they figured out about you or some kind of ancestor. Because a lot of y'all don't know that you are literally someone who, not that you're in the wrong time or something like that. Somebody's time zone is off with another one. It's more like you can't help that somebody keeps reiterating or want to start something over and over and over. You can't help that. So this is that time in this life where that shit gotta stop. And they gotta tell y'all the truth. The government, all y'all motherfuckers, you gotta tell the truth. Y'all may not like it, I don't either. But you can't keep lying either. Like, y'all lying. So people who are experiencing this is the problem. No, y'all lying to people like you always do. And the crazy part, a lot of y'all be looking like, what the fuck are you talking about? When they have to tell you these things, whether it's in a movie, oh, they was just testing an alarm or whatever. They have to tell you. Then you get fucking mad when some shit happens and you trusted them, and we over here trying to tell your ass whatever. So I guess that's for everybody who resonate, because we tired of telling you. Like, something about surrender to the divine came out sideways. Somebody, this is about both of you surrendering to what you know. They know this, you know that. You know this, they know that. But it's something about both of you have to surrender to something. I think to each other, because it look like y'all are gonna meet in the damn middle anyway. Over here talking about surrender. Now, this could be you telling somebody else they got to stop doing something, because surrender is many things to none. So some of y'all, you're telling somebody that, not that they even got to stop. Yep. Not that they got to stop, but it's more like they got to be more careful. They trust in the wrong people. They're using whatever they find, trying to put them in a situation. Then they got to run to you. Like they feel like you Jesus or something like that. I could save me. And it's like, what? They no. So somebody, Jesus died. That's why we ain't got to do it. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. What did y'all do to new moon in Taurus? This is a portal. Okay, so somebody got a Taurus moon or the emotions of one. Something about hard head, soft eight. And then look what's right behind this new moon in Taurus in reverse. This new moon. And look what's behind this new moon. This other new moon. Somebody keep doing new moon magic. And full moon in Virgo in reverse, it's not good enough. It's not. It's not even close to being. Anyway, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news in here, but sometimes our jobs, even someone have to tell you somebody passed away, stuff like that. It's our job. Certain jobs are just never easy to have. And I can put these down and still make it make sense. So don't try to play me in my own shit. So anyway, we got the full moon in Capricorn is in reverse. With have faith in your dreams. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Somebody, I don't know what you dreamed about, but somebody doesn't want something to end with this full moon in Capricorn. So you really need, especially we had the new moon in Capricorn. Somebody keep doing new moon magic. Psalms 81. Something about it's two people that keep doing something. Like they do what the fuck? What? Anyway, and the crazy thing, I think both of them born at the same time. Why they look like they in competition with each other? This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Somebody wants you and they want you too. They doing whatever to get you and they doing whatever to get you. Like this ain't even got nothing to do with y'all. This is just an update then. Okay. It's about these people. Okay. Somebody you feel like Cinderella, have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. That movie came out on a Virgo moon, 1950s. So, something about the 1950s. What ancestor do you know that you knew growing up or something like that was born in the 1950s? You need to do some kind of work with them. You need to give them some kind of offering because these motherfuckers over here jumping in portal and jumping, certain people who love you and support you, they was basically trying to protect you from this silly ass shit. So, I mean, regardless of who's right or wrong about that, it's not us trying to figure that out. They're just doing it for whatever they got going on. Two people at least. And ancestors that love you and whatnot who were around that time and stuff like that. A lot of y'all, it's about the 1950s. Go, and I would just, for the safe side of it, 1940s to at least the 1960s. Those ancestors, respectfully, they was literally trying to fight because somebody was trying to change the trajectory. No wonder we have a judicial case out here, potentially, well, case law, something about the judicial system. They're trying to change the trajectory. But they're trying to say somebody doesn't deserve you. But see, I don't think the other person deserves your ass either because they want to sacrifice you so that they can be happy. They think sacrificing you is going to get them in the clear. They treating y'all like Jesus. That's just all I'm gonna tell you. And the other person, they over here, it's like they are being controlled. It's something about a brother, sister, brother, sister relationship. It's something about twins. Somebody feels betrayed. Someone is using somebody to get somebody that don't deserve to be their damn twin. Like, no. somebody that's what is up with these? So they keep doing. This is a port. Someone. This is confirmation that somebody keeps portal jumping. Two moons. Not the same in frequency, but the same in energy. Frequencies are different, but the energy is the same. Virgo energy, different frequencies. So the full moon in Virgo was in February. This got something to do with love. I'm trying to tell you, something is not good enough. I even felt a pull at my energy on the full moon in Virgo. That was the craziest. I was just chilling and I went, and then I was like, the hell? And then I felt compelled to fast and not eat in certain things. So whatever y'all be vibing and feeling is true. We got the new moon in Virgo. So this was in August, and those were major moons. Wow. Full moon in Aquarius was on the 1st. This moon here in Leo and Virgo was on the 16th. So this month we got a moon, just a time of moon that just like that. It's in Leo, coming out of Leo into Virgo at the same time as it did on the 16th of August of 2023, but it's not like a full moon, new moon, first quarter. I think it's like a last quarter. Somebody, they keep betting and shit. What in the hell is going on here? It's annoying as fuck. Like, cause people like me, we get sick of we get sick of it. Like, we sick of it. Let me see this right here, cause I'm telling you, this it's the same thing. I'm done. This shit's annoying as fuck. Like, it's annoying. What is this? Let me make sure. Yep, it's the 15th. It was Wednesday. So somebody, they treating you like Wednesday. Somebody's in school. Like I said, somebody's learning and doing stuff. Remember I said I was in the arts and crafts section talking to a Pisces. So ironically, around that time on the 11th of June 2023, that was on a Sunday, somebody was in witchcraft and witchery. While you over here and that was the first quarter, Leo moon and Virgo moon at 9:33 p.m. Something about the first quarter. 3 minutes later is 9:36. Something about 369, 963, 639. Something is not. Someone is telling someone they're not good enough, or it's kind of pulls at your energy. Somebody keeps trying to contest and bet that you can't, and I bet you, and I found out this. Well, what about that? They're fucking up time itself. They're fucking up the universe, the equilibrium. I wouldn't be surprised if they fucking up Orion's belt. Shoot, Pisces, the piece is coming together, I would say. So somebody probably has a Taurus moon, Virgo moon. Somebody who's passed on that doesn't know you. You knew them. They might have been famous. They got a Virgo moon or a Taurus moon. Somebody literally has a Virgo moon. Like, one Virgo moon is not like the other one. Some people are using people that you don't know, but you know them because of like popularity, maybe celebrities, stuff like that, where there's a Virgo moon in your family who's been trying to make sure you are clear of this energy because it's a trickery. It's a like this other entity could be tired of it and want some kind of justice because they never gotten it right. Um, where they're helping your ancestor keep you out of harm's way because they know that you are a sweet person. So obviously this person was sweet in their actual life and they got treated horribly. Probably got treated like they was a whore. Because somebody, they try to say you won because of things you done. They kind of are saying Pocahontas, Rebecca, some of you will say, Amante, Pocahontas was acting that way when she was a teenager, not knowing certain things back then. Like somebody trying to use a contract to make someone a breeder. Like your old ass, you getting in trouble for treating young people that way. We don't give a fuck about what some of y'all older people know. You can't be using somebody to breed and do shit. This is not the farm, but you want change. Well, somebody has to do, and how about you do it with your old powdered eggs? That's why your ass gonna be looking stupid. New Moon in Leo came out anyway, so it got something to do with it came out in reverse. So what y'all do on the 15th? Preferably at 9:33, anytime after that PM. It was Wednesday. So somebody, you might have been born on Wednesday. I was born on Wednesday. So something about oil, something about wind and change and transformation. Something is changing. Something about a change in the wind, perspective, a shift. Maybe somebody you work swing shift, like you alternate or something with your shift of work. So y'all might be encouraged to take less time doing something, or take, where you can have a certain amount of time, like, but you don't mind working this amount of time and then you good, or something like that. Confidence is your key to success. This is in reverse. Somebody's trying to say you can't do something. We got a fiery climax approaches in reverse. This came out in the last reading for today. So something about, what was that? Minnesota. Something about a ghetto love. Something about somebody's name is Renee. Something about Renee. Something about renew. What the fuck? A fiery climax approaches. Confidence is your key to success. Something ain't going. I don't know who need to hear this, but something is not going to go right. This got something to do with the people who's doing this shit, making it hard. They're doing this on purpose. Y'all need to protect y'all energy. This motherfucker retarded. Show the world the real you. What y'all do August 1st? This moon came out. A lot of y'all need to go check what you did in August. Somebody's trying to use it against you, or they're trying to say something about it. Look at this full moon in Virgo. So from August to February could be significant in some kind of way. Full moon in Virgo, you are good enough, comes out in reverse. We saw it. It's something about a Virgo moon, a time of date. Virgo moon was set, whether waxing gibbous, waning, it doesn't matter. It can be the dangone waning gibbous. It can be a gibbous. I don't care. It's something about the moons of Taurus and the moons of Virgo. Somebody was not being honest about who they are. I mean, maybe they was, but somebody's trying to say they're not good enough for somebody. I don't know who need to hear it, but this same person is trying to challenge them about you. But they kind of put them in a situation because they are partnered with someone you do not fuck with them. Wow. What is with this? Is confirmation that somebody keeps portal jumping. Ain't no way we get Virgo moon, now Aquarius moon, and Taurus moon like synchronized like that. And it's always one in reverse and one is upright. The new moon in Aquarius is the one in reverse, just like the new moon in Taurus was in reverse. The new moon in Virgo was upright, but the full moon in Virgo is in reverse. So it got something to do with someone being good enough, being strategic about certain information. Somebody knows that you are capable of this, but you don't need to be fucking with them at the same time. Like they over here trying to bully the person that you should be partnered with. But they done messed around and gave them a partner they shouldn't be with. This is why a lot of y'all, they got to handle that before they can come to you. Bring love into the situation. That's in reverse. Somebody keep doing new moon magic. Psalms 81, it speaks of the new moon, aka the Moor's heyday. What do you need to release about it? Cancer in the building. What up? The new moon in Cancer to the full moon in Cancer was 69 days apart. And it's funny how y'all symbol looks like a 6 and a 9. Something about the family. Something about the family and a resolution needing to be resolved. It was never resolved and they ain't got no goddamn choice. Don't let your past hold you back. And that's in reverse behind this new moon, a new star that's coming. And then look what we got. Full moon in Taurus. Something about you need a practical plan in order for your hard work to pay off. And then we got the full moon in Sagittarius coming up on the 23rd. Look at the bigger picture. This is in reverse. So you've probably been called to be careful about who you plan things with, because something about how they plan or a plan that you have, you might need to revise it or look at it. Get someone to look at it, whoever you trust. Because they trying to figure out everything you do. What kind of shit? We ain't even get to the tarot yet. So because they over here portal jumping, we gonna get the goddess deck, goddess rising deck, African goddess rising deck by Abiola Abrams. In the word of God, Abram and Lot separate, page 9. Or is it 99? It's one of them. I think 99 is sin and punishment, and then page 9 is Abram and Lot separate. So real estate stuff, real estate law certified here, is something about ownership, owning somebody's body, and there's something about lot rent. They probably got somebody has the land and the other person has the assets on the land. So this left you with literally space. That's a little weird. Someone wants to fuck over their partner after taking them, which is your partner, supposed to have been. And now they want to try and take you so that they can take that too. What the fuck or invading your space in some kind of way? Because some of y'all are going to be space cadets and shit like that. Or you already are. I mean, Earth is in space. So for anybody to say anything beyond that, you're from fucking outer space. Earth is in space, jackass. You just stupid. You don't think shit through. You like to come into communities and tell us we are from outer space, though. And you should know who I'm talking to. I don't give a fuck how famous you are. I respect you, but after certain shit, ma'am, I don't like you no more. Always getting into certain neighborhoods to say you care, but then when it's time to really say some shit, you saying some other shit. Fuck y'all who think like that. We got Oshun in reverse, so something about your love is fearless, but It looked dangerous. Somebody's love is definitely danger. Something about go ahead. We got Queen Sheba out in reverse. What's with the goddesses coming out in reverse? Queen Sheba, secrets revealed. About somebody's love? Something about what's the truth about it. Somebody is using somebody till they can't use them no more. They need to know that. But walking away because what they agreed to could be detrimental. And then they want to come fuck with you because they know they did this to separate you and your person. I don't know who. Self-sabotage. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody had this deck and tried to say something about somebody's constellations and whatever. Like, you're whack. You don't know enough. You think you do. That shit's been updated. A lot of y'all gonna have to just accept that. We got Azion, Yazon, some of y'all will say. Something about the 42 laws of Maya miracles. Something about Sagittarius. Got Sagittarius, Venus, or the heart of a Sagittarius. You got experiencing miracles. Queen Mother Nanny. Something about liberation. The miracle is being liberated from this thing. Something about Psalms 37, Psalm 73. Something about the Empress. Whoa. Radical rebirth is behind. It's in reverse though. Something about Shango, Ogun, and Baba Uye having conversation about secret listening. Somebody, you need to go to that presentation I put on the channel. I don't just twiddle with cards all day. Go get that studious work with references and stop coming in my goddamn reading telling me I'm full of shit about doing this. But y'all don't want to go there. Or you do, you don't like the video. You want to take the knowledge with your you don't know shit ass. So anyway, mask is in reverse behind liberation. Somebody, you can't wear a mask. You gotta be fully, you gotta be like, you gotta, it is what it, you gotta be. It's something about surrendering. It just goes back to surrendering. But it come out like this. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Somebody's dealing with something. It looked like some of y'all be saying black magic this, black magic that. Y'all can learn people use white magic too for bullshit. Yes, you can. I'm sorry you didn't know that. Everybody want to come gain knowledge from us, but don't like to fucking listen to us, but then take it to their culture and say, hey, look. That's what makes us so pissed off. Yes, I'm saying us. Y'all do it all the time. Those who do it to us, and it be some of our own, but we're not of them if they're doing it to us. Y'all need to get that through your head. Y'all gonna stop using this you enslave yourselves bullshit. They have nothing to do with us. Never did if so and so something. A lot of y'all, they status was not our status. So therefore, they have nothing to do with us. Oh, thank you. Well, one came out, even though the whole deck kind of whoop. Something about a CVD case that went wrong. Somebody, they try to kill you from a heart attack, those who know about the heartstrings, these are actual things, you know, scientifically proven that you can die from a broken heart. Somebody tried it. They tried it. Something about the heart signifies great joy when near. That's in reverse because something about somebody knows that they love, and all of that was near, and it was just it. And somebody, they did all this bullshit to keep you and your person, and they took him on a dummy mission. Look at this fox. I'm a mediator. One of our suits, they would call it, it's a fox. This is someone who gives like fast, quick suggestions, and then you got to come back and give them more because that first thing, you know, you just did something quick. I'm not saying don't handle things in a timely manner, but giving someone quick results, you know, and it's not really effective and they got to come back. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. So this is in reverse. The new moon in Capricorn was on the 11th of the first month. So before they portal jump, they was trying to see something. They was looking at some information about a CVD case. Cardiovascular disease could be significant. Stuff like CPR, EKG, ECG, something like that, CNA, LPN. These things are very significant. So somebody they are knowing in health administration. Someone's somebody do black blood magic. I don't know if they're doing it for the wrong or right reason. It's like that it's like that animated series in Avatar where Katara had to fight this older elder. So something about that significant. Remember what I said about some of them elders? Y'all gonna tell the truth that y'all try to take little Johnny and little Susie, they rights, so you can use them like you did in the past and then call it righteous. Or this is the way. We gotta find a new way, bitch, because what you're doing is domestic terrorism. Something about, remember they was African. So let's just hear what the Africans have to say about this, and then they come ride on your ass. Real talk. They ain't gotta claim to be African, or that's what you said, remember? Oh well, too bad. So anyway, I'll be biting too. Now, hello. All I'm saying is somebody they gave quick results and it ain't even working. Wah, wah, wah. So something about a foxy lady, foxy man. Something about the thumb sucker is making you look like a sucker fool. Or maybe y'all should just come together and get this shit over with, because it's looking like you might well. Ooh, Eight of Swords came out sideways. We're going to take that, and that's it. Somebody, you walked through the fire, didn't get burned. This is the problem. So this heart situation or this CVD situation is that something about the wire, the fire, something about a chance to be with someone, something about risking it. Woo! Bear versus Chase. We got another case out. So something about a Chase account or Chase credit cards. Somebody using y'all credit. Something about the jokes on their ass because somebody, y'all, they in trouble for identity theft. Somebody's definitely in some shit because of someone's identity. The bear is a sign of successful speculations. So they over here. So the fox, they had a fox mindset with this in reverse. But they was really on some cocoa, the strength of the bear. Talking about some, this whole shit like Pocahontas and running off and doing stuff. Y'all trying to do what y'all need to do, but they over telling you what to do or something. And they're not really of right divine heart. That's the problem. Somebody, if you like John Smith, the hell they gonna do about it? I don't know what to tell them. So this could be why somebody's portal jumping. They over here like, Now somebody's status could be white and they just appear to be, because something about it is very significant. Not everyone is doing what they claim just because of status or something. So we're going to have to literally look at the facts and the action and the intentions and use very much credible sourced individuals who can claim this claim. But some of y'all gonna find out some people that do what I do, they was with the ganging up on somebody and wouldn't speak out and being a beat. Let's just say you still got a choice to make. You see everybody trying to come for you, but doing the right thing is what always matters in the end. So all them gang stalking tarot readers, or some of y'all ain't even gang stalking. You will go to a reader, it's about that life on algorithm, because we got the algorithm out here. in reverse. Something about nah, they got names and connections. They sure do. That's why it came out together. So anyway, a lot of y'all, it's not anything that they did or something. It's more like they're a copycat. Like somebody would speak out about something that happened with them, and now all of a sudden they're doing it. Or maybe you say a certain word all the time, and now they're doing it. But somebody, if they're doing it, 9 times out of 10, there's probably some evidence that you was fucking with them first. Now you mad because they fucking with you. You feel like, but maybe you shouldn't have started with them. It's basically code name kids next door for I know who's fucking with me and I don't care. Like, some people, they don't have to be mean to show that they don't give a fuck. They don't. They're actually helping you and also helping themselves. So I wouldn't even get in the way. A lot of y'all getting in the way. So a lot of y'all gonna see that. Like, there was 2 readers that got exposed for drug trafficking. And I'm not gonna sit up here and say that, oh, that's what they get, da 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 da. No, somebody's zodiac of the pig, or they know they're paired with someone who's zodiac of the pig who made somebody walk through the fire and then didn't get burnt. But you wondering, where your next meal is gonna come from. That's upsetting. But anyway, all I'm saying is somebody, I don't know if certain people was to be picked on and ridiculed just because they are speaking of things you're not really used to hearing, or they are fearless. Your ass was the pussy. I hate to say that. You was the punk ass bitch. Like, you was the one doing what they asked. Like, who gives a fuck? Somebody, you just you. And maybe somebody feels like, well, you didn't come get me, so it's why are they comparing you to as like a savior? Save yourself. Like, you got the ability and the power. Jesus Christ himself did not even do what he did if we wouldn't have the tools and the equipment to do so. Now, everybody got their way of doing it, so I can't really get involved about how, and all I'm gonna say is when shit don't work and then you begging on the ground for somebody to forgive you because your little shit didn't work, and then they walk away from you not even saying shit, that they don't have to actually say they forgive you or not, they already have or something like that, that probably will break your fucking heart. And then you fuck around the face of fate, you try to put on them and you face that same fate, but in a way you never thought it would happen. And that's sad, because somebody you don't even want them to experience that. But that don't mean we're doing what the fuck they're asking. That's the part that they need to get through their head, because they portal jumping and all this shit, using people that you love, want to be argumentative about some shit that happened to you when you was young as a motherfucker. Like, that don't even hold weight, because something about those files, that's a juvenile delinquency situation. Like, we would have to go to this situation. Like, listen, somebody is really trying to come up with what you did and all this. That is hilarious. Well, obviously you don't know what you need to know, so maybe you need to go just tell them the truth. 10 of chalice with the 5 of wands. This is them wanting to come up with argumentative questionings about the family instead. Well, don't you think if the mother was acting like this, the daughter could potentially have that same problem? Shit like that. Bitch, go kill you. Never mind. The Fool in reverse. I about to say some shit. Lord help me. I just The Fool in reverse. Something about the Fool in reverse is Pisces energy, so something about Virgo potential. And being investigative about, like I said, somebody, they on that bullshit of, well, if their brother was doing this, don't you think the whole family would be like, bitch, shut up, go run them papers for real. This person can't help what other people in the family did. They're trying, somebody you have been called to even to protect your family, and you feel like that's overwhelming, like you going through a fight, baby. They over here really on the demon time. And this is what basically this means, like, trying to stick your toe. Let me see if the water is okay. This is in reverse, because like I said with that example, they on some, well, if they went to this kind of school in that neighborhood, I mean, look at the crime that happened, and the people they were hanging around, and we just determined that. Bitch, shut up. Man, cause they made it out with your bitch ass. Just say it. They made it. Some of y'all don't even have to look like me. Raised around a bunch of us, they want to call it, and made it. Like, because half of us won't even bad. No way. Well, little Johnny's home, and the father was just always arguing and yelling at the mother, and the kids still came out right because they knew better. Things happen in people's lives where they need to be inspired off of this energy so they can be better people and learn how to get these individuals out of that situation for their deliverance and healing. You jack motherfucker, but you love Jesus. Or you of Islamic faith, whatever you want to call it. Because I'm pretty sure Elijah Muhammad believed in, helping individuals get out of their mess. Well, unfortunately, about what happened to Malcolm X. Happy birthday, Malcolm X. Some of y'all got some false ass motherfuckers around you. But they want to put you up for chop block. See, that's that bullshit. Y'all in trouble for that. I don't care what this person did. Okay, we're going to get to that. We never said they didn't do nothing wrong. Hold up. We never said that, but we damn sure going to get to you. For a lot of you, they were trying to get your ass up out of here so they wouldn't have to. Dead people doesn't talk. Something about caught up. But they want to see your brain. The hell you talking about? Can't even see your own brain from what I'm getting. I don't know if you even got one. We got the 8 of Wands. This is a message. This is a message. Something about something is going to come in where you're going to get, oh, damn, for real? Some of y'all, this could be a letter. Look at the moon. It might be a message of concern where you got to talk to someone because of somebody in the middle of y'all too. This is Cancer energy. Damn. Something about Yama Ya. It's about the kids. Whoever need to know, whatever it's about the kids. Man, what happened to your ass when you was a kid? We don't want to bring it up, but remember? They want to argue about what happened when you was a child. Some shit that you can't fucking help. They just mad because they fucked up. They want to make you feel bad. They want you to feel alone. Somebody is a messenger. Look at this King of Wands thrown up. We just had a wand come out. Somebody's an air sign, fire sign, heavy aspected, a rising one especially. We're just going to put these to the side. We got the 2 of Chalice, High Priest, Priestess, and then we got Judgment. So, like I said, somebody, it looked like they on divide and conquer time. This is someone's energy all by themselves. And then we got the Judgment card. So, y'all, you see that little passage right there? Something about the middle passage could be significant. If you're reading something and there's a passage in the center, something about the middle passage or a package. Some of y'all gonna get something where you're gonna be like, the hell? I don't know what this is. Or it sounds like some Chirac shit. Somebody's from Chicago. This some boo. We got the Hermit in reverse. Someone is being investigative, but they're being secretive. Something about a fake ass, potentially a fake ass son. Somebody ain't somebody's child. Six of chalices in reverse. Somebody, if you're going to move forward in this any kind of way, it's something about your practicality skills. Make sure you critique them. Make sure you are on point with them. If you need to study more, legal advice, case law, do that. Because somebody's trying to take this shit to the court. Like, I promise you, they're trying their hardest to take this to court. This could be what needs to happen so this could stop. But in the meantime, between time, if that's the case, because we do got a case law out here, Huckabee versus Time Warner Entertainment, something about defamation of character. Somebody did something with evil intent. Something about mens rea. This was an evil intention, like, but somebody, they work for the Grim Reaper. Who the fuck? Now, I don't know if they got something to do with this, but somebody worked for the Grim Reaper. Someone's a karmic mother, karmic father, karmic sister, brother, friend. Hold on. My apologies. So, message to the karmic family member, I'm going to say that, or associate, using a divine child, or you could be an adult and you still divine, obviously, that matters, as a shield from the Grim Reaper. Somebody trying to use a child as a scapegoat. I mean, I don't know how many times we heard that one. They're trying to argue claims that don't make no damn sense. Like, no. Something about 3 years ago, or when somebody was three, maybe 2 or 1 years old, something happened. I don't know. You gotta somebody. I don't even know if they're gonna tell you what happened. You gotta find this shit out through the journey or something. Somebody snooped through someone's social media to gain information to force a middle ground of understanding. But this is a earth. This is the earth devil, not the earth angel. I mean, they're cloaking somebody's energy because you know how they would say Lucifer got casted out of the heavens, but he was still a divine being. Those things, somebody fall from grace, if I could say that. And it just seems as if they're trying to cloak somebody else's energy that has the potential. They you never actually fall. You don't. I mean, you might stumble. It's something about ATL. You don't fall. Something about the skating rink. I mean, I think y'all have actually fell and maybe got hurt yourself or some, things like that. What I mean, this is more like a spiritual fall. Yeah, the King of Wands with the Eight of Swords. Somebody is somebody has a power to bind and set free and do all kind of shit. It's probably why they want you. I think that's you. What's the last one? Damn, the Nine of Wands. What's with the somebody is a big manifesting ass. So Nine of Wands is basically it's like strategical planning, but making sure you are dotting your I's and crossing your T's. And look at this power trip. Power couple could be significant. Somebody is acting like they're not with somebody. Y'all need to be careful. They lying. Somebody, cause they're under judgment. You can't help. You just so happen to be a part of this bullshit. You can't help that. So when we had the Hermit come out in reverse, Somebody ain't got it, or they can't have, I'm sorry, not sorry. Somebody can't have kids. Not that that matters, but that's the difference between the two. Somebody, you might have had children or something like that. They the two, something about twins, or like they got the same sign, or they remind people always say they're twins. A lot of y'all were born a twin or are a twin or something like that. So that's a totally different thing. Some of y'all, you were meant, it's like you can be by yourself. You don't, somebody's just trying to conquer you by messing with your finances, the things you're supposed to get, the promises and all these things. But the problem is somebody that they're gonna fuck around and find out. Something about somebody water bill too. The 20th is tomorrow. Something about somebody water bill. You might get a bill of invoice or something. Or something about drink more water. It needs to be infused with like cucumbers or something. Look at the justice. This is something that just might go to, it just might fuck around and go to, or it's gonna get handled this way or that way. Because the way it's going, you might need the people to know about this, because maybe nobody should. I don't know how this is gonna get. I'm just throwing out shit that could help. That don't mean to take the advice either. I don't give advice that is assured. This is more like helping you along the journey. Look at this, the dango devil in reverse with the dango two of swords. Look at this four of wands. It's like somebody hates that somebody can celebrate and just chill, not really worry. That's not your fault. Anyway, they the one portal jumping and looking like they in the circus. 8 on 8. So this is karma. We got a lot of Scorpio energy out here today. Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo too. Leo big. Somebody is a Taurus. These could be people who are cusp that sign and not necessarily that sign. Look at the Nine of Swords. Somebody, the Nine of Swords is a person in the bed or some kind of form. It looks like a bed the way it looks on other tarot decks. And they're like this. This is someone who's having dreams about this. But I don't know if that's a nightmare for them. It's like a nightmare for somebody else. And they are, with this Nine of Wands out here, you got to be what this Nine of Swords is. Because it's funny how we get a Six of Chalice in reverse, a wannabe Nine of Chalice. This is someone you have been called to make your moves like silent but practical. And then we get the last one, the Nine of Wands, upright. So somebody is moving in the manifestos. Something about the manifestos could be significant. They're moving in that. Something about presto. It's just like that. Somebody just like that. So this could go to court. I'm sorry, not sorry. It really could. The way it's looking, it really could. But with this Eight of Chalice right next to it, it doesn't have to be actual court. This could be just y'all talking it out and coming to agreements. So Nine of Swords, where somebody can feel less burdened. What do y'all want to do? That's the question. When you get to that point. But remember, mercy and grace will follow you. I think it's okay to give somebody else a little mercy and grace because they didn't know that you was, and finish the next line. Something about 889, 988 could be significant. 933. 8 splits to 3. So something about these masters and these masters. These are 2 different masters. They're coming together. You split 8 in the middle, that's 2 threes. So these are 2 separate kinds of masters. It's kind of like somebody probably got a master's degree or in the process of getting it, or you have been called to go back to school and learn a different form of mastery. This is something about masonry is definitely in here for sure. But at the same time, something about these masters and these masters is 2 different ones. And somebody might be looking at you like you could do this with no problems. 9 of Swords in reverse. But that's what they like about you, or they want you for that reason, or something like that. Some of y'all are very gifted when it comes to this. Whatever this is, it got something to do with the justice system, criminal justice. Somebody got a degree in that, or you're getting some kind of something in it. So this 8 of Chalice is also another form of mastery. This is someone who knows about karma, karmic debt. He say, she say, something about hearsay with these 2 fans looking like ears. Something about an elephant plant. Somebody don't forget shit. Something about, nah, they don't forget what they need to recall. You might need to call. These are the people you call when there's a ghost or something. And these are the individuals, you just got that practical stuff going on. But coming together, somebody that's meant to be like this. Or somebody you're making it that way. With this 9 of Swords, as we ended, we had the 9 of Wands for the last spread of the overall energy. This is at the top of the deck. This is basically about somebody, they don't want to have to, this is a nightmare for someone, but a sweet dream for somebody else. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's a nightmare for someone else, but it's a sweet dream for somebody else. The 9 of Swords in reverse. Now, this could be somebody's not telling you their dreams, plans. They might have fears of why they shouldn't tell you. Maybe they got some kind of whiff not to tell you because, but somebody who you are, you're going to know, like they are figuring that out too. Like there is no hiding from somebody who just know, because you can't be involving yourself in something that is for somebody, regardless if you got a hand in it or goodness in it. Okay, great. But what's for them is for them, and you just need to get over that. You just need to get over that. I don't know what to tell them. It's kind of like, okay, so everybody figure out the hard way, and then they looking at you like, you could have just told us that. Somebody is spying through kids. They're spying through kids. But here they go saying what you fucking did, right? Some of y'all need to know, a lot of y'all, you wasn't supposed to learn certain practices for a reason, because you were always going to look at this side of things and never actually care about the other side of things. This is why a lot of this got to happen the way it's happening. Somebody crying about what happened to them, then gonna be actually the fuck crying when somebody literally survives this hell shit you try to put them in. And then you want sympathy and you want somebody to look like, I don't know, because remember, they're not Jesus. Jesus did what he had to do. You kept wanting to do something. Something about sex with a Sagittarius is like having sex with a shun. The hell is that about? Or that's they head or for real. Or they done leveled up or something. Or the assassin, I want to have sex with a shun. Like, no, that's that one right there. I don't want that one. Shit, give me both then. But I want this one for this, and I want that one for that one. Like, what the hell, Sag? Shut up. Somebody, your pimp days is over. Like, why are you still trying to pimp? Somebody, I don't know, they pimping ain't like somebody else's pimping. That's for sure. Somebody, don't get, you shouldn't be getting confused. No, don't get confused. What? Aries, you out here. Libra, you out here. Libra, what in the hell? Something about these sarcastic ass cops. Something about, where was you at on the night of whatever? I was at my girl house, or I was at my dude house. Like, what y'all want? They want to know who you messing with, who you connecting with. Sex doesn't have to be literal sex. It could be y'all are mixing and mingling with people. Who you shake hands with last. That's why cleanliness is close to godliness, they say. Libra, out here in reverse. Somebody, it's a lot of things that's unclean. Somebody needs to worry about what's not clean about their ass. I've been only messing with you is in reverse. Somebody's trying to blame somebody else for some shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. Something about, nah, you were used so they can be like a scapegoat or say something's your fault and they don't have to bear this fate that they keep bearing for some reason. Fate flexing not from where they said. This came out twice today. This came out in Minnesota's reading. Somebody, they not from there. Or they y'all worlds is different. Eat more fruit and take witch hazel baths. That is in reverse. Something about a hazel-eyed. That's not a witch. That's a person who just know what they talking about. No. Did somebody lie about where they was from, or they said you lied, or I don't know. Somebody might have lied to kind of lie about, misinformation for a reason. Like they don't want nobody to know, for real, for real. Some people be lying for the right reason, but it just seems so wrong. Something about Lindsay Sands' book, Bad Luck Vampire. These names could be significant. Alice there. Something about Calabar. Something about a caliber gun. Sophie, Carl Ferguson. Something about AJ Ferguson. Little Rascals. Something about that girl can drive. Something about Lice. Liz could be significant. Something about somebody name is Bobby. Something about these sarcastic cops. Something about London. In criminal justice, the cops down that was called Bobbies. Something about bobbing for apples. Something about London. Megan Tybo could be significant. Something about what's right and what's wrong. Somebody swear they right. These came out in reverse. Something about sand through the hourglass. Yep, just like the days of our lives. You sure enough right. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Cain and Abel, bro, sis. Somebody that's not your sis, that's not your bro. That's not your sis, that's not your bro. I don't care. Joseph interprets dreams. I told somebody, Nine of Swords, something about this coming together is somebody's freaking nightmare. And that's it's a dream of yours. It's a nightmare for them. Something about that's some 8 split. Because we got 8 of Wands, 8 of Chalice with the Justice right beside it. And that's Arcana number 8. Somebody, you just know what you're talking about when it comes to vision. Something about inhabitants in Jerusalem. Somebody's trying to go to the land of Jerusalem. This might be a metaphor for that's wherever the children of God are or something. Somebody trying to go there where they are or where someone isn't particularly. Something about Ohio. Somebody needs to go to the reading for Ohio. Something about the name of that city. Something about alien DNA and stuff like that. Somebody needs to go to Ohio's reading. When you're mad, it's sexy, but I'll calm all that down. Somebody is really trying to use sex as a weapon. Be careful. And you like this person too. They're rolling around with people that you also have. Not that there's a problem, but they don't like you. They never liked you because they find you a threat. I mean, they got people they like too. And y'all do somewhat the same thing with a different approach. And you got a very interesting way of doing it. And this is the reason why a lot of you are going through what you're going through is basically because of jealousy. So somebody's trying to dig up about shit you did and what it actually was and what it was not. Da 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 da. They're trying to put you through a crucifixion. Weird. When that means your ass gonna have to be crucified. The reason why is because how you know what they was doing. So you now just saying something. Well, we had to basically sit around and make sure it was enough evidence for the like third lifetime or some shit like that. I mean, y'all even portal jump. So what's up? What's up with that? You gonna tell the truth about it? Somebody portal jump in here and they incoherence. This side is incoherence with this side. Y'all need to know that. They might act like they don't like each other. It's a divide and conquer. I mean, yes, but you're somebody you see way beyond that. And speaking of crucifixion, here's the lady who went through crucifixion in the crucible. This is an actual story. Right behind Queen Nefertiti. Somebody Genesis 38. Something about an alchemist. This is a different kind of alchemist. This is not, yeah, herbs and all that good stuff is great, but somebody, you know damn well you can't alchemize like them. You could try. Like, they could see. That's their alchemy. They're a chemi or something like they're kami. Something about origami, Japanese, something like that. Somebody, you wish. I think it's best for you to get who you are. A lot of you, they look at you like a shrine or something. It's like Helga G. Pataki, something about the Patakis, where she has like Arnold in the closet. That's where they get the Patakis from. Something about PS 118. Something about PS at the end of a letter 118. Something about Title 14 U.S. Code 118. Somebody being blackmailed. They probably have a connection to this public school in New York that is entitled 118. That is also broken down alphabetically as the word AAH. Something about PS. Ah! Somebody trying to give somebody this. So anyway, something happened at that school. It did. Ain't nobody said shit about it to this day. I wonder why is that. I think you need to go figure that shit out instead of trying to figure out somebody else. That's what you need to go do. Somebody's from New York. That shit crazy. Something about Lean on Me could be significant. That movie, the algorithm. Pick somebody. Something about somebody's your brother. Like, why is you acting like this? Somebody, it was about vengeance and, they felt like, you got it good and I would have never done that. It's like all of this shit, but somebody's life wasn't easy as well. Somebody, you need to stick with what you know. Something about don't go chasing waterfalls. I know, you want to be all great and you got great power and but some life is not for you. I'm sorry. If it was, it would have been. A lot of you, it's nothing wrong with taking leaps of faith, but you need to, even as you walk, you can fucking fall and hurt your ankle. And you won't even run it. Just misplace your foot. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm telling you, I don't know how else to put it. Let me end with one of these. Libra, why is you in here today? This one. Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus. Heavy on the Scorpio then. Let's just say y'all be careful who you mixing and mingling with. They don't have to be sex. Handshaking too. Y'all be ready to attack. I'm not doing nothing. I ain't doing shit either. But that doesn't necessarily mean you can't be shaking hands with somebody you don't need to shake hands with. Sex is not just having sex. It's also having conversation with someone and y'all spark a flame and then they get all these great ideas and shit from you. They be up here on this channel trying to get shit. Bitch, that's why it's not gonna work the same. So anyway, damn. Somebody be careful. Because it's not just about sex, okay? Y'all be worrying about, I ain't out here doing nothing. Well, that's their problem. And you mixing and mingling with somebody you didn't know was mixing and mingling with the devil, you call it. And that doesn't necessarily mean the devil's bad. Hey, look, when you want to do that and do those things, that's just that person's job, that entity's job. My father, he even said the devil has powers. I get it. I do. So it just goes back to you got to stand on what you know and how you felt and all this stuff. Like it's just that it is what it is. You know, the devil gives you these opportunities according to the journey that you are going toward, just like the Most High God will give you opportunities in which the journey in which you are going for. Some of y'all daddies, the devil. Some of y'all daddies, the Most High God. Like, I'm sorry, not sorry, but that doesn't mean that they're not of the same. They work hand in hand to get all of y'all to know what the bigger problem is. Do you know what it is? Or are you just still hating on these are the devil's kids? Fuck them. These are God's children. Fuck them, or whatever side y'all on. Because y'all still have not realized what you need to be getting. But you are steady arguing about that my side is better. Your side is full of shit. I never said that will not come into clairvoyance. We all know, according to these what's Ecclesiastes 12 and 14, we know that. But we also know about Psalm 75 and 10, where all y'all got horns. So I don't understand what you thought you was better than somebody else for a second. It can get switched real quick. Better be humble. Okay, you're supposed to be helping. Your debt, and according to the things that you've done, and that includes me too, it is involving these children you claiming are not of children like yourself for a lot of you. You can get mad at me and say I'm full of shit and I'm the devil's child and seed. Well, it is what it is, I guess, if that's what you believe. What I'm going to tell you is, well, so we're not going to get that that's true. I mean, some people get help in this world and we feel like they don't deserve it. And then somebody that deserves it the most is left with the crumbs and stuff. That's how we feel. You're supposed to be helping that. So because they didn't get nothing but crumbs and they should have gotten the whole loaf, if that's how you felt, why not help them receive that? Person of God, oh, that's not your problem, I forgot. So you want the weapons that come with the equipment of being equipped with the body of God and the armor, but you don't actually want to do the service. So y'all just want to be flashy in the suit, looking shiny like a motherfucker on a horse or some shit. Is that what I'm? Is that? That's what it sounds like. I ain't perfect, but I will damn say I'm definitely worth it. I get my shit together. It's hard time. So y'all, I guess, like, comment, and share. Y'all gonna have to learn it's bigger than what you think it. It's separation time so that those things could be as they are, because the persons, regardless of what side they on, let me help you out here. Even if you don't want the help, you can't say I didn't tell your ass. You'll love watching the news and the movies and the decoding that. So anyway, it doesn't matter what side they on, because that's just according to the works they have to do, according to their journey and what their assignments are, according to when it gets fixed and when we know what we know and what needs to be done. So now we're here. We're basically, when the judgment that y'all talking about, this great split and all this stuff, yeah, it's gonna be a split, of course. We gotta know what's who and this and that. We gotta know. Even us, we should know, right? And we need to know, right? That's our, it's written that we will know. And a lot of you already know. It's happening anyway. It's not a date and time. And a lot of y'all looking for a date and time. It's already there. I'm sorry you didn't get it. And some of y'all, you just gonna wait all the way until it's obvious, right? And it's gonna be too late to go get some candles and stuff. But anyway, um, with this split, what I'm getting at is, it's make there's some people who gonna be on this side, that side, and there's gonna be people walking right through them all. Hear me when I say the red carpet is not just about royalty. It's not just about being flashy and the one and all this shit. They're gonna be walking, this side gonna be this side like y'all claim, and this side gonna be this side like y'all claim. But red carpet service is not just what you think it was. This is why in the world they show you this celebrity attribute of people feeling like they're high and mighty. And a lot of you find it blasphemy, but it's still something within itself. Somebody doing what was required, even when they was on the journey, it seemed pretty cool, and then they fell and they're getting back up, all these things. You can't just say that they're a part of a fucking circus. I mean, I ain't say go join if you don't want to. Yeah, you ain't gotta be a celebrity. You don't have to. But people like Dougie Fresh, he got right on stage winning an award and said, you don't have to sell your soul to do what you love. When are y'all gonna realize not everybody is a soul selling motherfucker that's a celebrity? A lot of y'all gonna realize that. Two, the other side of the game, you got your education, that's a respectable job. See, that's more like it. That's great. And wrong. So that's the bullshit. Because even they, like with the presidents and going to the inauguration and all of those things, it's just the same thing as a red carpet. You want to look at it one-sided. See, that's why I don't like a lot of y'all. Not that I said, picking this side ain't what's best, because, or this and that. That's not what I'm talking about, even though a lot of you feel like you got to pick. No, even the apple should have been left on the tree. Should it have not? Who the fuck said I had to pick? I choose me a lot of times. So, and choosing me means I choose those that are in here, and in here. So walking through, this is a whole different ball game. You thought you knew the answer. I thought I knew the answer. I learn as I go, just like anybody else. But it's meant for us individuals to remember, your ass wasn't perfect either while you were sitting up here trying to say you better than somebody else, or because you think you know what they did last summer and all of that. So all I'm saying is remember what you're doing this for. before you fucking around and you're gonna be just like them, getting humiliated. Cause it could happen to you. A lot of you, we've been through humiliation, right? We've been picked on, something like that. Worse than others. Um, everybody knows what you did. It's always what you did, right? And the other one, you looking like, just throw your hands up and keep it hot, because this is the thing. This is about you. Their time, if you feel that way, will come. But you need to remember, it's your job to show them, look, I'm going through the counseling, the therapy. I'm going through the fire. I'm cool. It might have hurt or whatever. You welcome. It might have been uh, scary. We all have that moment in our lives where we gotta fight. I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't give a fuck if you are the best in the world, you say, and you never did anything wrong. You still got to go through then, according to helping somebody else. Like they could pull at your energy, how great you say you are, right? They could pull at your energy because they need you. Really, not even being there is what you need to do. Being yourself is what you need to do. Show them. Show yourself, really. As you show yourself, you will know that everybody else around you is getting their improvement as well through you. This is what that red carpet situation is. This is what that inauguration and the presidency and the royalties of both sides are. Now it's up to you and whether or not you get what I'm telling you. Because it's so easy to say what somebody looks like they're doing. That's my issue with a lot of this shit here. It make me want to cry sometimes. Like I just can't. Because I'm like, did they not get that it doesn't matter? You was gonna be you regardless. Whichever path you take. That's why the Cheshire Cat in Alice in Wonderland said, it really doesn't matter which way you go. But he totally interrupted her as she was saying, it doesn't matter. As long as I believe she was going to say, as long as I can get home. So it is about being careful about what you say to someone who is a little clever. Look at all the shit she done got in just to get her ass home. Like, all she had to do was wake up. Now, a lot of you, that's the issue. All you got to do is wake up. Like, to what I was just saying, for example, there is a red carpet. There are celebrities who are glorified. They have plaques, awards. They have cemented, you know, well, how would you say, cemented blocks with their initials, names, and all these great things on it. I mean, New York, for example. I mean, I do have some of that down here in North Carolina, but big with New York, right? So, for example, anywhere that has like a theater, all of that. I mean, whatever. It's always around us in some kind of way, shape, form, or fashion. Do we not see the fallen soldiers where they should be remembered for serving this country? Do you not? Okay, y'all like Michael Jackson. A lot of y'all do. Some of y'all don't. That's the same thing as a fallen soldier who risked what he got a humanitarian award, and he was a freaking artist. He was dancing and singing and dancing, and an artist, and still got a humanitarian award. I think y'all are looking at shit too hard. A lot of you. This walkthrough is totally not what you think it is. It's according to whatever it's supposed to be for you and what you need to be doing, how you need to do it, and that's completely up to you. Sometimes it is okay to talk to somebody, but be careful. Sometimes it is okay, shaking hands, it's business for a lot of people. It's a form of gratitude with a good attitude of a, hey, how you doing? My name is, and it's nice to meet you, all that stuff. But we know a lot of people, they don't act in that energy. That's not, so it's about what does it mean for you? It's not meant to argue about why somebody went the way they went. I learned that my damn self. Like, you know what? I don't know shit. Like, oh my God, I can't get this. And then I realized that, okay, I found out this about that, but why do I still feel bad? Because you can know everything and you still lack one ingredient. This. Some of y'all have these hearts. You can't find them shits nowhere. No wonder they love organ donating. But the crazy part, they could take you, they could take anything from you, and it won't process the same in another body. You know why? Because it's not meant for that to be in somebody else. It's never going to work out. Just like this abominational thing they call it with people who are, you know what I'm saying, I guess they judge people who are not supposed to have kids, some people. Well, that's why they have adoption places. You can literally make a child who was from somebody feel at home again. You know, not throwing shade. I mean, some people have those conversations. Some stuff y'all got to be a little grown up. You got to have that conversation. As I say that to you, I say that to me too. But that's it. That's it. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It's just meant for y'all to kind of be on a different frequency, because this is way bigger than you, me. These distractions about what the celebrities are doing is nothing more than motherfuckers acting like they don't know what the hell they were signing up for. A lot of you, that doesn't necessarily mean that you got to be like everybody else. A lot of y'all are meant to do something like has nothing to do with no sides. But you can't help when you make your plate, you got sides with the main course. I mean, it's there. That I mean, some of y'all who eats their food, the main course, but you don't like none of the sides. You left it. Somebody, you could be a picky eater, or you just didn't want it. Hey, you got a right to say no, and they should know that is your God-given right. You don't have to. A lot of them use intimidation and bullying, and here's the problem: doing that to certain ones, you're gonna find your ass, like the ones who are old, due diligence through you because of whoever you are, according to what they say is going on in their story about you, and whether good or bad. Individuals who come for you as you are trying to get yourself together, what happens is, and I learned this, what happens is they end up falling by the wayside because the people who are expecting you to do great things, regardless of the choices they've made and that who they know you are and all these great things and who you know them to be as well, regardless of y'all's arguments and claims. Because it's kind of an overview of an understanding there versus the person who's intimidating you, trying to get you to bend to the whims of which they are doing. Because some stuff y'all asked for, and a lot of things you got to get through your head. This person is trying to make you do something you don't want to do. There's a difference between you asked for this and this is what you can get this. Now you can say yes or no, and then you're going to say your answer versus somebody, no, they're forcing this lifestyle upon you because they're using you as a pawn in the first place. I mean, it's chess, not checkers out here. So it just goes back to that, those individuals pulling at your energy versus the ones who you just so happen to be a part of the thing because once upon a time, just in a different light of it, they had this kind of glow about them as well. And it could easily get diminished by someone's ideology that has nothing to do with you. They went through the same thing, but it's not the same thing. You're just going to be around people They treated you like a crucifixion. They treat you like fiction when you're nonfiction. So that's not your problem. But you don't need to be making bonds with people who, because you're the type of person who will take your lump and bruise and be thankful that you're still here around the people who got treated somewhat just in a different format like you did, right? But you're going to be around them who they might not be as loving and forgiving as you. And this is just the ordeal of it. You're going to meet someone who totally get you, but they even got to stay focused because they've been in this a long time and you just getting here. They got to still see what you talking about, what you about. That they don't hear what you saying. You know, showing and prove is better than sitting around saying a bunch of things. You know, the action you put in, the creations you make, trying, showing, and doing. That's what it is for a lot of them. And they can't help they're surrounded by a bunch of people. They went through somewhat the same, again, not the same thing, but, you know, got the treatment. But at the same time, how can I put this? They didn't change. Well, they changed all right. They mean as hell and they evil as hell, and they don't care. And there's a lot of them, but there's a lot of them over there too. So, and that's a little serious over there. It's like you're gonna need a bodyguard for real. You're gonna need a bodyguard either way. I don't know who I'm talking to. So that's it. You just need to know there was a red carpet service for everything. Just like that's the same. It's just a different perspective. This is this, that's a different perspective. They signed up for this, they signed up for that. Here's your choice. You're gonna make one, or you're literally gonna move forward and do something on your own, like whichever one it is. Cause that's what I never understood. Like I've been sitting around like I wonder do people get it? Cause I'm not even saying that I get it like that's the actual factual, but that is what it is too. Like, no, that is true. Do they not have a red carpet service? They do. Do they not have inaugurations and quote unquote celebrations when it comes to presidency and all that? They do. So what's the argument? A lot of y'all just want to stay away from those entities, right? But a lot of y'all have been called to do a lot of things. That don't mean you got to be with them. You could do your own thing. But let me tell you, that walk, it's like a ton of bricks tied to your ankles. You can do it. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, you done something before, so just really stay focused. Is all I'm gonna tell you. Especially if you're trying to do something that has nothing to do with, but you know, you've been inspired. You've been inspired. Something about someone's trine in Mars or a moon trine in Mars could be significant. Yeah, something about the Minnesota reading and the Ohio reading for a lot of y'all. Ohio reading, they got alien DNA and something about some kind of consent. Let's see. Was it Leo or this Angus Beef psychic abilities? I think it was his psychic abilities and whatnot in the Ohio reading, along with something about this alien DNA thing. Yeah, Daniel chapter 1 verses 14 and 17. 4 children could be significant. Something about they have knowledge and skill in learning wisdom. And this the verse 14, something about so he contested to them in this matter and proved them 10 days. Somebody did some kind of work, and it had something to do with 4 kids. Something about the Fantastic Four or something. Something about it. Somebody, it could be 2 girls, 2 boys, 3 boys, 1 girl, 3 girls, 1 boy. It's something like that. Yeah, somebody, they've been watching somebody family for a long time. I remember my mom, she has 4. I'm one of the 4. And she was like, she went to the Pentagon, spoke her mind about a few things, and helped my father, is what I will say. So you got to be with somebody who's going to step for you when you feel like you can't. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is the partnership somebody has. And somebody, they want to make sure that somebody is going to be like that, and they're not, doing all this work. Somebody just sitting around like a damn couch potato. That could be what all of this mess was, and it was just a ball of confusion. Now we're getting to the other stuff, and it's just really intense. This shit. Somebody keep going and pushing to the limit. Something about the last bet. Something about Betty and Abigail. It's in the Word of God. Abigail's husband was named Nabal, Naabal, or Nabaal, something like that. Something about a Carolitis. Somebody, they like light skin. They don't like chocolate. And a lot of y'all, I don't care. Like I saw it, felt it. It was a light skin thing. And it's like, okay. But then they still gonna be calling to get some answers or be all up in the situation. And that's weird than a motherfucker. Like, so did it matter about someone's light skin? Does it matter if they're dark skinned? Anyway, we ain't about to worry about it because somebody that still want to fuck, that's the craziest part. The hell they talking about? They want you all to themselves. Like, the hell did they know? So we getting out of here. Like, comment, and share. Michigan, something about the mission. Something about nada. Something about nothing. Something about nothing to really worry about for a lot of you. Because like I said, and I'm going to confirm it again just in case, basically with the overall read, it was really an update. This was nothing more than an update. This was not anything more than an update. You can't help that. Breaking news here on channel, I don't know. Y'all, what number y'all gonna give me? Anyway, it's something about that. That shit crazy. Like, oh my goodness. Somebody, they keep doing this shit. This shit funny. To me, anyway. I mean, it's not, but it's funny. Like, but you were just going to end up here anyway. Somebody, you realize that, did you? I was just going to end up right here anyway. Like, I don't even know why. I was trying, and everybody's going to laugh like, nah. So we're going to get out of here. Like, comment, and share. Love you, Michigan. Thank you for your support and your service that you do. It did not go unnoticed, apparently. And I'm sorry, I'm a reader. I'm doing something different. I'm doing states. Since they won't let me go nowhere, we hopping from state to state on this right here. So next place, you'll see. Closing the energy out. Y'all have a good day.